Hello, this is Brian from Task. The name of this web tutorial is Steps to Take After Workscope Approval. This web tutorial is geared towards Sonic programs exclusively. Elementary programs planning on using groups should view the Taking Attendance Using Groups tutorial as a reference point for steps to take after their workscope is approved. The goal of this tutorial is to walk Sonic DYCD Online users through the steps to take after their program's workscope is approved to prepare for taking attendance on an ongoing basis. Two key things happen within the DYCD Online database after your program's workscope is approved by your program manager. First,
your workscope is finalized for the current fiscal year.
Second, all activities are moved from the workscope to the Activities tab of the database.
No additional changes can be made to the workscope after it's approved. All your work will now take place within the live site of the database, under the Participants, Activities, Attendance, and Reports tabs. To facilitate this transition from the workscope section to the live site, all the activities created within the Schedule tab of the workscope are automatically transferred to the Activities tab of DYCD Online's live site. After a program's workscope is approved, there are 5 key steps necessary to set up the system for ongoing attendance entry. The first step is to ensure that all participants are enrolled in DYCD Online for the correct program period. As a reminder, participant enrollment is not contingent upon workscope status and should occur in a timely manner of receiving paper enrollment forms from parents or guardians. Once you have confirmed that all participants are enrolled in the program, you're ready to move to step 2. This step entails ensuring that staff are entered into the system and active for the current period. This can be done by adding or importing staff to the current program period. New staff can be added using the Add New tab under Staff and entering all the required information. They will appear in the staff list when this is complete. For existing staff, a new period can be added by clicking on Search under the Staff tab, clicking on the name of the returning staff member, and then the Employment tab within their staff record,
And last,
Add New Period, and updating all the necessary information, including their staff clearances. Once your staff are up to date, please turn your attention to the Activities tab. It's now time to link participants and staff to the activities they are scheduled for. This is called roster creation and must be completed for every activity. First, click on an activity, then the Activities Roster tab. At the top right corner is a tab titled Add Participants. Clicking on this tab will generate a list of eligible participants who are active in the program and are in the grade served by the activity. Check off the box by the name of each participant that is assigned to this activity. Please use caution to only add participants to the rosters of activities that they regularly attend. Next, the same process can be followed to link staff to activities they are leading using the Staff tab. Click on Add Staff and assign a staff member or members that are leading the activity. The fourth step is essential to maintaining accurate records. Activities with errors in their rosters can lead to activity conflicts and red C's appearing in attendance entry that lead to big problems for maintaining accurate records. The ideal time to conduct a careful review of activity schedules is before attendance is entered. When you take attendance for an activity, you're committing to the time the activity is currently scheduled for that day. The roster or schedule of this activity cannot be changed once attendance is entered. The only way the user can change the time of an activity after attendance is taken for that date is by manually removing the attendance first. Prior to taking attendance for the first time, I recommend reviewing each activity's schedule in DYCD Online using the Activity Schedule Grid report to make sure that DYCD's online schedule mirrors the schedule that you are running or are about to run in real life for your program. The Activity Schedule Grid is most effective when running for a single grade for a normal week of programming. If you identify changes that need to be made, please run them past your DYCD program manager, and after they are approved by him or her, make them in the system prior to starting to take attendance.
One other great report to run is the Activity Conflict Report, which shows each time a participant is on the roster for two activities occurring at the same time.
The last step is taking attendance. Click on Attendance Entry under the Attendance tab, and you will find that the attendance entry's default is set for the current date. Only the activities for the current date will appear. If you'd like to take attendance for a different date, simply enter that date and press Search. Taking attendance by week is also an option and can be activated by flipping the By
Attendance
line from date to week. Every activity will need to have attendance taken by marking the box present or absent, indicating whether the participant attended that given activity. A great feature is the All Present function, where if you click on the P, all participants will be marked present for the entire activity. Be sure to click Save to make sure the attendance is captured in the database after entering any attendance. For review, run the official ROP report to make sure that attendance is not being missed for any days. To recap, following the 5 steps of completing participant entry, updating staff, creating rosters, reviewing activity schedules, and beginning attendance entry will ensure that timely and accurate records are kept in DYCD Online for your program. This concludes my tutorial on the steps to take after your work scope is approved. Thank you for watching my video.